All right, so I think most of you have seen this. This is our kind of our stage schematic. Is there anyone who hasn't seen this? Kobe, have you seen that?
I've seen it when you posted it on like the feed.
Oh, okay. All right, so basically what we were left with was our table up here with, oh, Heather's here, right?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, there you are. So everyone has kind of cha-cha'd. Now, what I want is, so we're left with, sorry, I'm just catching up on my notes from yesterday. So as I remember it, Tony and Maria were downstage, and everyone else was kind of cha-cha'ing on stage right and stage left. And then, so Bryant, correct me if I'm wrong, but I had you down here, right? And then Maria over here?
Yes, I was downstage right, and then we moved to downstage center.
Right, and so this is where you guys kept, or catch your glimpse of each other down here, right? Okay, so that's basically where we left off. Everyone who's not in this scene is going to have cha-cha'd off upstage center, upstage left, or upstage right. So those of you who are still in this scene, so like Riff and Bernardo and Anita and Diesel and Big Deal, so you guys are on your respective sides, right? So we had the Jets over here and the Sharks over here.
I'm sorry, I have a question. Is this before or after the cha-cha?
This is after. Well, it's kind of as the cha-cha is ending.
Right. The music fades out and they're about to kiss and everything, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so it's just kind of like low underscore. You guys are going to be doing, so everyone other than Maria and Tony are going to be doing your cha-cha dance or whatever choreography that is that Ayana is going to have you do, kind of just in small groups on either side, because there's just a few of you left. You can move upstage a little bit. And then Glad Hand, you'll stay upstage center here until the bottom of page 25. So it says, slowly as though in a dream, they drift into steps of the dance, always looking at each other, completely lost in each other, unaware of anything, any place, any time, anything but one another. Then, so what I'd like to see is, so Tony, you'll just slowly drift this way, and then Maria will slowly drift that way until you guys meet downstage center here. And then you have this dialogue here until Maria says, "I've not yet learned how to joke in that way. I think now I never will." Okay, and then Tony's gonna stop to kiss her hands, then tenderly, innocently her lips. And then that's when this music is gonna play, and then Bernardo jumps in. Go home, American, right? So at that point, so at that point, Bernardo's going to come down, just direct to them. Go home, American. Slow down, Bernardo. Stay away from my sister. Sister, couldn't you see he's one of them? No, I saw only him. And then Chino follows shortly after. And then Riff somewhat before his line to kind of break it up, right? Then they have their dialogue, and Then at that point, Glad Hand's gonna notice, come down stage center and kind of break it up. Please, everything was going so well. Do you fellas get pleasure out of making trouble? Now, come on, it won't hurt you. Have a good time. It says music starts again, but it's probably just gonna turn down a little bit. Bernardo is on one side with Maria. So basically what you'll do is Bernardo and Chino, what I'd like you to do, let's see, I have, so I'd like you guys to cross to this side with Maria. All right, you're gonna kind of move her to that side. And then Tony and Riff and Diesel, you guys are gonna be moving more stage left. Okay, and then Bernardo says, I warned you, do not tell Bernardo. And they have that dialogue there. Please, we're a family, Maria, go. And then Maria hesitates, then she starts out with Chino as the light crossfades with her to the other group, which she passes. Okay, so what's gonna happen is you're gonna move off this way, and you're gonna go exit lot left. Okay, and all this time, Tony's gonna be staring at Maria.
Where did Glad Hand spirit away? At, like right after the line, maybe? Or at what
Oh
point?
yeah, so Glad Hand, after your line, you'll just go back up stage center.
Okay.
All right, so at that point, Chino says, come Maria, they continue out. Tony's saying Maria, and then he's unaware that Bernardo is crossing towards him. So Bernardo's gonna cross left towards Tony here. Riff is gonna intercept him, kind of at the halfway point here. Bernardo says, I don't want you. I want you, though, for a Civil War Council, Jets and Sharks. The pleasure is mine. Let's go outside. I would not leave ladies here alone. We will meet you in a half hour. Drugstore. And no jazz before then. I understand the rules, native boy. Spread the word, big deal. Right, Daddy-O. Let's get the chicks and kick it, Tony. And then at that point, so Riff and Big Deal and right Diesel, I believe, and then Glad Hand, you're gonna exit off that way too at this point because the lights are gonna fade, and then we're left with basically just Riff, Diesel, and Tony at the end. So for the Sharks, you're gonna exit the same way Maria and Chino did, and then the rest of the Jets, you're gonna exit off this way. So Riff and Diesel and Big Deal, that's where you're gonna exit at that point. And then at that point, we're just left with Tony singing Maria, right? So questions so far? Haley?
Yeah, so we leave after Bernardo's line. I understand the rules, native boy. That's when we exit.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
All right, so everyone is clear where they're going? And so basically, Tony, you're gonna end up at that end center stage. All right, so we've got everyone off, Glad Hand's off, the Sharks, the Jets are off, Maria's off. We're all we're left with is
So I'm still just downstage center.
yes. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
All right, let's run these lines. So let's start back to, let's see, the meeting scene. And whenever you're ready, Tony, go ahead.
You're not thinking I'm someone else?
I know you are not.
Or that we have met before?
I know we have not.
I felt I knew something never before was going to happen, had to happen, but this is...
My hands are cold. I'm sorry. Yours too. So warm.
Yours too.
But of course, they're the same.
It's so much to believe. You're not joking me?
I have not yet learned how to joke that way. I think now I never will.
And that's when that. Oh, Christine, are you?
Yeah. Yeah, you want me to start now?
Yeah.
Go home, American.
Slow down, Bernardo.
Stay away from my sister.
Sister?
Couldn't you see he's one of them? No, I only saw him. I told you, there's only one thing they want from a Puerto Rican girl.
That's a lie.
Cool, boy.
Get away.
You keep out, Chino. Don't listen to them.
She listened to her brother before.
If you characters want to settle,
Everything was going so well. Do you fellas get pleasure out of making trouble? Now come on. It won't hurt you to have a good time.
I warned you.
Don't yell at her, Napado.
You yell at babies.
And put ideas into baby's head.
Take her home, Chino. Nardo is my first dance. Please, we are family, Maria. Go.
I guess the kid's with us for sure now.
Come, Maria.
Maria.
I don't want you.
I want you, though. For a war council, Jets and Sharks.
The pleasure is mine.
Let's go outside.
I would not leave ladies here alone. We will meet you in half an hour.
Doc's drugstore. And no jazz before then.
I understand the rules, native boy.
Spread the word, big deal.
Right, Daddy-O.
Let's get the chicks and kick it. Tony?
Maria.
Tony.
We'll see him at Doc's.
Maria.
All right, let's pause there. Okay, so I want you guys to kind of keep in mind as you're reading through these, and I hope you are, the blocking that I'm giving you. So hopefully that's kind of sinking in a little bit. And when you guys read these lines, I'm trying to do that too to make sure it's all working. So I want to do that again. I do want a bit more character, okay? So, you know, you guys are at a dance, things are loud. You're gonna have to be a little bit more, what's the word? Just vociferous in the lines. So, and a little bit more, yeah. So, and it's kind of hard to cut people off on Zoom because all of our voices are a little bit delayed. But try to anticipate those lines a little bit better, so we can jump those a little bit more and get a little bit more action, because this is going to happen really quickly, especially when Bernardo comes in and that music starts. I mean, Bernardo's pissed, right? And Tony's trying to keep the peace because he's just met a girl, right? And then so this thing between Riff and Bernardo, there needs to be this angst underneath that we can feel. Okay. All right. So let's take that again from 4D, middle of page 24. So Tony, whenever you're ready.
You're not thinking I'm someone else?
I know you're not.
Or that we have met before?
I know we have not.
I felt I knew something never before was going to happen, had to happen, but this is...
My hands are cold. Yours too. So warm.
Yours too.
But of course, they're the same.
It's so much to believe. You're not joking me?
I have not yet learned how to joke that way. I think now I never will.
Pop, 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 ba 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 ba.
Go home, American.
Slow down, Bernardo.
Stay away from my sister.
Sister?
Couldn't you see he's one of them?
No, I saw only him.
I told you, there's only one thing they want from a Puerto Rican girl.
That's a lie.
Cool boy.
Get away.
You keep out, Chino. Don't listen to them.
She will listen to her brother before.
If you characters want to settle,
Everything was going so well. Do you fellas get pleasure out of making trouble? Now come on. It won't hurt you to have a good time.
I warned you.
Chino?
I think he's
Oh, I think he's frozen.
Oh, is he?
Don't yell at her, Nardo.
Bernardo.
You yell at babies.
And put ideas into baby's head.
Take her home, Chino.
Nardo, it is my first dance.
Please. We're family, Maria. Go.
I guess the kid's with us for sure now.
Come, Maria.
Sorry, my internet's glitching. Come, Maria.
That's you, Tony.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Maria.
I don't want you.
I want you, though, for a war council, Jets and Sharks.
The pleasure is mine.
Let's go outside.
I would not leave ladies here alone. We will meet you in half an hour.
Doc's drugstore? And no jazz before then.
I understand the rules, native boy.
Spread the word, big deal.
Right, Daddy-O.
Let's get the chicks and kick it. Tony?
Maria.
Tony!
We'll see him at Doc's.
All right.
Maria.
And so Diesel, Kobe, so where it says but I want it to be more of like a like whatever,
Yeah.
right?
All right.
I want to back up to top of page 28. This thing between Bernardo and Riff. So Scott, if you would try something for me, slow down those lines like 50% speed than what you've been doing that. I want this to, I want there to be the intensity behind it for both Bernardo and Riff, but at a slower pace. Let me just hear how that sounds if we could. Christine, go ahead and start with Bernardo at the top of 28.
I don't want you.
I want you, though, for a war council, Jets and Sharks.
The pleasure is mine.
Let's go outside.
I would not leave ladies here alone. We will meet you in half an hour.
Doc's drugstore? And no jazz before then.
I understand the rules, native boy.
Spread the word, big deal.
Right, Daddy-O.
Let's get the Let's get the chicks and kick it. Tony?
God, I'm still muted. Maria.
Tony.
We'll see him at docks.
Maria.
All right, better. Okay, good. Let me make sure I don't have anything else. Bernardo couldn't make it to Christian couldn't make it tonight, right? Christine, he had a
Correct.
conflict.
Yeah.
But he'll.
I'll be here tomorrow. Yeah, he's at school.
Okay, so we might go over that a little bit tomorrow. All right, so that's it for that scene. And then we're left with, we're going to go over Tony and Maria's scene here. But for the rest of you, hang on just a second. So on page 29, it says 4 boys, but we're not going to do that. That's going to be exclusively Tony, just FYI. Any questions on that scene from anyone? Pretty straightforward. Yeah, just work on those characters. I want to hear the intensity through this. I know I'm, even though it's Zoom, I'm still kind of missing some things from some people. So just make sure you're working on that character, really getting the headspace of that, if you could. But other than that, great job. Don't forget the blocking, because it's going to be difficult to. We're not really going to have time to go over it again. So just lock that in your head if you need to write it down. Now I'm recording all of these Zooms. So at some point, I'll have those posted somewhere. So if you guys want to come back and look at them, you can. So that's going to be an option later on. Other than that, thank you everyone who's not Tony and Maria, and stage manager and Christine. And
I'm stage manager and Maria.
right. And I'll see some of you tomorrow. And for those of you I don't see tomorrow, have a great weekend, and I'll see everyone next week.
Thank you.
Stay
Bye.
safe, everyone.
All right, see ya. All right, what's the ETA on Bella? Is she gonna make it?
I don't know. I asked her and she hasn't answered me, so I don't know.
Okay. All right, but we've got Tony. So, like I said, Bryant, you're gonna end up downstage center. Now, as your buddies leave and then the Sharks leave, you're still. It's gonna take a while for Chino to get Maria, down through that lot and back around. So what you can do is you can just have your eyes locked on her the whole time. So and you can take a few steps forward towards center to get you into that spot as you're staring at her, if that makes sense. You're just gonna you're gonna let your gaze follow her, and then just use that motivation to just kind of keep it moving you a little bit forward until you get to downstage center at those steps, and then that'll stop and you'll continue to follow her. And I'm hoping that it works out to where you can just kind of, she'll just kind of fade away in the darkness. And then that's when that music's gonna start for your Maria song. And I think that'll look really cool. So, the most beautiful sound I've ever heard. Stephanie, have you heard him sing this song? Did you get that?
Oh, I haven't sent it to her.
Oh, you need to watch it.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. It's gorgeous.
It is.
I bet it is.
Brian, I would love to hear you sing that live if you're like down for it.
Right now?
I mean, not necessarily right now, but and I don't want to put you on the spot either, but since you're just one person singing and you could share your music with us, it would work.
Okay. I mean,
No pressure. If you don't want
I don't know how good it'll be, but
well, let's go over the song first. By the way, your character is really good. And when I'm giving notes generally to the rest of the cast, I'm not talking about yours. I think you're really taking the time to like get into character when you're delivering these lines, and it's showing. So thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. I have a lot I want to improve on, but I'm working on it.
No, it's fantastic so far. So yeah, good. So you're center stage, the music starts, the most beautiful sound I've ever heard. Maria, Maria, Maria. Okay, so you're in a trance at the beginning. And your gaze has kind of followed her out, and she's disappeared into the darkness. And what I'd like you to do, oh my God. So like pretend I'm downstage center, like I'm facing the audience now, and she's moved like in front of you, and she's moved back around, and she's gonna kind of exit out that way. So what I'd like is for your gaze to actually kind of turn your body a little bit too. So you can keep your feet planted, pointed downstage, but your body can turn to watch her leave. And then the music starts. And then so right before you say that first Maria in the song, just kind of let your body just kind of slowly spring back to forward, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Maria, Maria, all the beautiful sounds of the world in a single word. Maria, 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 Maria. Okay, so all of those, so hang on. So everything before that, Maria, the monotone Marias, Maria, those aren't monotone. What am I trying to say there? The repeated Marias, kind of.
The ones that are less intense, maybe, because it does swell. If you want to call it that.
And maybe I should look in the actual music, but up until measure 9. So that's when the music really starts. So up until that point, that's kind of, I want to see like the trance. You're letting her name sink in. And then once you say that first Maria, then I want to see that glow on your face on that Maria. So the first of all of those Marias, the most beautiful sound, I want you to seem lost and confused. And then when we go into that Maria, that's when you're just gonna light up, and your face is just we're gonna see that joy on your face. And suddenly that name will never be the same to me. All right, and then also at this point you can really start to use the stage. In fact, I want you to go down. So like I said, you're gonna start that here, and then Maria, I just met a girl named Maria, and then how about on and suddenly that name? Okay, at that point you can start to take a step or two down to the upper lot. I feel like I'm talking really loud.
You are.
Okay, sorry. I'll tone it down.
You're fine.
Ah. And suddenly that name will never be the same to me. Okay, so, and then I kind of want you to just do what feels right here. So you can kind of walk, or you can kind of, the way I see it is like little fits of like walking into it, and then maybe like, you know, not running, but like moving.
Like just like a.
Yeah, kind of using all that space down there to just kind of like express yourself in this song, and how amazing this name is suddenly. Stephanie, what's so funny?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Are you guys texting each other about me?
Because she was
You
like,
are, aren't you?
he's excited. Let James be excited. And I said, no.
Christ. This is what I have to do. This is what, Brian, this is what I have to do.
I can't wait to see you sing this song on stage. I'm going to be like standing in the back. It's so beautiful. Especially when you hit those high falsettos. I mean, in your falsetto. Chills.
Thank you.
Which we're actually are going to be taking your video that you have on YouTube.
Well, and with your permission.
Oh yeah, sorry, with your permission. And use it for like promotion for like ticket sales and stuff. We're going to put like a video together.
Okay.
It'll only be like a few second clips. We're going to get.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, I'd rather not everyone hear the big part yet.
Oh,
you know?
no.
Yeah.
No.
Besides,
Can we show the part where you're singing that Maria and your falsetto, like that, just that little part? Is that okay, or do you
the
want
end?
me to?
Or the big note?
That one that is it? How many times do you? Because I know you hit your Maria in that falsetto, but I don't know. It's like, I guess towards the end.
Yeah, honestly, it's up to you guys. I'm okay with whatever.
I'm trying to think of which part it is. Which part don't you want me to show?
Honestly, I changed my mind. You guys, it's your guys'. Your guys'.
No, I want you to feel comfortable though. Like if
Oh no, I just was thinking like I didn't want like my big note.
Oh, at the very end, you mean?
Or in the middle, before like the end. The end in my falsetto, the light part, I'm okay with that.
Which is the Maria.
What we can do is we can build it up to that big note and then just cut it and be like, you want to hear more? Come watch the show, bitches.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Yes. Cliffhanger.
Well, we like the DJs at festivals that, build up, to a drop and they never do a good drop. Anybody? No?
I'll go watch the video back and I'll probably figure out what you're talking about.
I think really we're still kind of figuring out exactly what we're gonna do with the promotional videos, but that was one of the ideas that we had. So
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, totally. And I was also thinking for tonight, like I don't think I'm gonna be able to drive down. So like we could just film separately.
Oh yeah, because I still need you and Bella to sing. What song was it that I want to, it was tonight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can film that separately, I need to ask her. I don't know where she is. Let me call her. I'm gonna put myself on mute real quick.
Okay, can I get back to my rehearsal?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll go back to texting.
Yeah, thanks. All right, so basically for this song, what I want you to do is just kind of use this space down here at your leisure. So you can kind of maybe run to this side and then back to center, and then maybe a little bit this way, and then maybe down a little bit that way. But the big question is, how's this going to end? So it says, as Tony sings, he looks for where Maria lives. Okay, so you saw her exit out that way. And she does appear at the window above him, which opens onto the fire escape. Now, our set is not going to be that elaborate.
Bella's in the chat, sorry.
What? Oh,
That
yeah.
was in the chat.
Yeah, I know. She just literally just shut up.
Oh.
So in terms of the blocking that you'll have at the end of that, when you find her, okay, because it says, which opens onto a fire escape alleyway, a suggestion of buildings, a fire escape climbing to the rear of rear window of an unseen flat. The scene continues. So what I'm probably going to have you do is, let's see. I think what we're going to have is possibly, the way I see it, is, no, never mind. I'm still contemplating how we're gonna what we're gonna do with Maria's apartment. But basically, what it's gonna involve is,
I go back to the stage.
yeah, pretty much. So you'll probably just make a loop around here when you're yelling for Maria, and then find her up here.
Okay.
The most beautiful sound I've ever heard, Maria. All right, and then so you'll end the song there. Maria, whatever that note is, and then applause. And then that's when you're going to run this way during applause. Clap, clap, clap. You're going to be shouting, Maria, 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 Maria. And then she's going to tell you to shush once you get here. All right.
Okay.
So at some point, so what I'm thinking, just so you guys know, is this is where we had Doc's scene. So this is where you were painting, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there'll be a ladder. We may just like spin something around, which will look kind of like a veranda type situation. Oops, sorry, I skipped forward too far. All right, so he says, so now I'm down at the middle of page 31. Please, if Bernardo, he's at the dance, come down. All right, so you're still, she's on an upper level, you're still on the stage just for a minute. A minute is not enough. For an hour then, I cannot, forever. Then I'm coming up. Somebody says, Maria. And then, momentito, mama, Maria. Okay, so yeah, that's when you're climbing up. Galletito, reaching her hand out to stop him. Okay, so that's when you're going to kind of climb up on the ladder toward her. She's going to shush you. You grab her hand. It is dangerous. I'm not one of them. You are, but to me, you are not. Just as I am, well, just as I am one of them. And she gestures inside. To me, you are all that. So you don't want to. I mean, Maria doesn't want to get in trouble, right? And people are hearing this noise inside from outside the racket that you're making. So you've ended up on that platform with her. And then you guys continue this dialogue. All right, so let's stop there for right now. Let's pause. And let that sink in for a moment. Okay, so do you want to sing this song for us right now or not? It's totally fine if you don't. No pressure. I'm serious. Like, maybe Christine can just send me the YouTube video and I can just play it.
I mean, we can do this. We can work on the scene first, and then maybe I can sing it once, and then we can do it into the scene.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
All right. So real quick, Bella. Oh, you weren't here yesterday either, right? So there's kind of a lot of catching up to do. I'm going to give you the real quick overview, though.
Okay.
Have you seen this?
Yeah, I've seen it. You mean the layout?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. All right, so I blocked you. I blocked you at the end of that scene with Anita when she's making the dress for you, right? And then we go into the dance, the gym. This table goes up here. It changes, and then basically that turns into the dance of the gym, and you're going to be with there with the rest of the sharks. But at some point, you're going to come down to, so before the cha-cha starts, yeah, so it's the mambo, and then when the mambo finishes, it turns into the kind of slower, quieter cha-cha, and then that's where you guys have your meeting scene. So Tony's over here, and then during that cha-cha, you guys are going to catch each other's gazes, and then you're going to end up in the middle, and then you're going to have your conversation there from page 24 to 25. And then the jump scene starts where Bernardo comes and he separates you. And then the rest of the Jets and Sharks come down here. And then Chino's going to take you off stage, lot left, and you're going to exit out that way as Tony's gaze is following you as you walk around. Okay? That's kind of the quick Reader's Digest version of your blocking there. But a lot of that is with Chino and Bernardo and Tony is happening downstage center before you leave. If I'm going too fast, let me know.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
I know the show very, very well, so like I can
Okay.
get used to it.
Good. All right, so you leave, and then he sings Maria, and then you're going to be in your little balcony up here. At the end of Maria, he's going to come up. We talked about that. And then you guys are going to sing Tonight, right? That's the name of the song. All right. So let's hear that dialogue, starting with scene 5, balcony scene. Yeah, starting with Tony running around, making his way to the balcony during the applause. So, Bryant, whenever you're ready.
Okay. Maria. Maria.
Shh.
Maria.
Quiet.
Come down.
No.
Maria.
Please, if Bernardo comes.
He's at the dance. Come down.
He will soon bring Anita home.
Just for a minute.
A minute is not enough.
For an hour, then?
I cannot.
Forever!
Is that shh? Shh.
Then I am coming up.
Sí, momentito, mamá.
Maria, Maria!
Querido. It is dangerous.
I'm not one of them.
You are. But to me, you are not. Just as I am one of them.
To me, you are all the moon and the...
Sí, ya vengo, papá.
Maruka?
He's pet name for me.
I like him. He will like me.
No. He's like Bernardo. Afraid. Imagine being afraid of you.
You see?
I see you.
See only me.
All right, great. Give me a second.
With you, every thought I'll ever know. Everywhere I go. Yo, baby.
All right, so let's talk about this scene here tonight. All right, so you're starting the song. You're starting the song from up on the fire escape thing, and Maria starts. Only you, you're the only one I'll see forever. Right. So you're kind of singing to each other. You're facing each other. We want to see you falling in love. Tony responds, there's nothing for me but Maria. Every side that I see is Maria, Tony, Tony. Always you, every side I know, everywhere I go, you and me, blah, blah, blah. And then you kiss. And then after that, we get a little bit more of the, whatever those are, timpanis and the full orchestra going before tonight's night. So by that point, what I want you guys to do is you're going to move down to here, whatever that part of the stage is called.
We're going to leave.
Actually, sorry, what?
We're going to leave the balcony?
Yeah, you're going to get down.
Okay. When? Like as I'm
That
singing?
music between you and me and tonight.
Okay.
Everywhere I go, you'll be you and me. All right, there's some music between that and then before you sing tonight, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So during that, you'll get down, which is not going to be a complex,
Okay.
thing getting off. I mean, it's not like you're going to be.
Is it a ladder?
Is it what?
Is it a ladder?
It will. I don't know if we're going to use the same ladder. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to use the same ladder that he's using in Docs, but it'll probably, honestly, to just be a few steps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
I also have a question about the song, sorry.
Okay, go for it. Go for it.
It's in the original score it was written as Maria, but I think when they revived it, it was written for Tony. For when she goes, tonight, it all began tonight. So I go, oh, tonight, there's only you tonight. What you want, what you do, you say. Today, all day, I had the feeling a miracle would happen. Originally it was for Maria, but some people have it. Tony, who do you want singing?
What does it say in our score? I haven't looked. I mean, I'm gonna go with whatever sounds better.
Okay.
Sorry, hold on. So it looks like all day feeling. I mean, in the score here, it says that you continue singing, where in the
Okay.
script it says Tony picks up that part. So today, all day, I had the feeling a miracle would happen. I know now I was right. So in the music, it says that you continue that, and then Tony doesn't come in until that, yeah, where it says both in the script. So what are you used to doing?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm used to singing it. I mean, in the 2 productions I did, I did, but I don't care.
Okay.
It also can like depend on the blocking. So.
Yeah. I believe that the reason in the script it says Tony right there is because, I mean, his scene before was kind of leading up to this feeling like something was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense that Tony says, today, all day, I had the feeling a miracle would happen. I know now I was right, for here you are. Ugh, that's low. But again, I kind of want to hear how it sounds before I make a decision. So let's just keep it as it is in the script. So Maria first, and then Tony, and then both, and kind of feel how that goes. But we can change it later if it doesn't quite work. But aside from that, so when Maria starts singing Tonight, Tonight, I want you guys to move to the center. Well, actually, hang on. No, I just want you to come down a little bit. Okay.
So you said both come to center?
No, not center. They're just going to come down towards downstage right.
Oh, okay.
All right. So Maria is going to be on the left, and Tony's going to be on the right. Okay, and you guys are going to be kind of facing each other, cheated out, as Maria sings her first few lines there. Tonight, tonight, it all began tonight. I saw you and the world went away tonight. Tonight, there's only you tonight. What you are, what you do, what you say. So I'm going to leave that to you to kind of, act. So you'll be singing it to him and then out, and then as it goes. And then, so Tony, so when you start the today, all day, I had the feeling a miracle would happen, and now I can't say it. Was right. I want you to kind of cross a little, kind of behind her, but kind of past her, but then you'll have her hand and you'll bring her kind of more downstage center. Today, all day, I had the feeling a miracle would happen. I know now I was right, for here you are. And what was just a world is a star tonight. Oh, that was beautiful. All right, so now you guys are more downstage center. Tonight, tonight, the world is full of light, with suns and moons and stars. suns and moons all over the place. On that line, what I'd like, and I don't know if this is going to look terribly cheesy, but in my head, it feels right. I'd like to, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But on that line with suns and moons all over the place, what I'd kind of like you guys to do is just like take each other's, you know, hands / arms and just kind of do like a little 360 spin on that with suns and moons all over the place. And then you kind of, so that turn there right about here. And then tonight, the world is wild and bright, going mad, shooting sparks into space. So I want you to get down here to this upper lot spot. And you can move on the world is wild and bright. World is wild and bright, going mad, shooting sparks into space. So basically what I want this to look like is you're moving on that line and then you're stopping and then moving again and then stopping. And then I'd like you to end up about right here. The timing is gonna be a little bit tricky. It's gonna take practice to get that quite right, but hopefully that makes sense. Because at this point, you're gonna hear Papa off stage or whoever that is calling you back. Wait for me, she goes inside as the building begins to return. So I don't want you to quite leave at that moment, but I want you to try to leave. So you hear your father, I guess it is, calling for you. So let me clear this, hold on. So you'll start to leave to go back, and he kind of like, you know, brings you back with his hand and finishes this up. And this is where I'd like you guys to be really close. And then he's singing to you, tonight, it all began tonight. I saw you and the world went away. Then she says, I cannot stay, go quickly. I'm not afraid. They are strict with me, please. Good night, buenas noches, I love you. Yes, yes, hurry. So, I mean, in terms of what the script says, it has you guys back on the balcony, but I don't want you there yet. In fact, I don't want Tony to go back there. I want it to be more like Maria making it back there or trying. She says, when will I see you again? So when he says wait, or she says wait, when will I see you again? He's trying to kind of bring her back to where they ended up, but she has to go. And he says, tomorrow I work at the bridal shop, come there at sundown. Yes, good night, good night. And then she races back up to that platform. She says, Tony, shh, come to the back door. See, Tony. So when she yells Tony, that will be Tony's motivation to go back up there. Then she says, come to the back door. See Tony, he stops, a pause in silence. She says, what does Tony stand for? Anton, Teodora Maria. And then they sing that last part there. Good night, sleep well, and when you dream, dream me, blah, blah, blah. She goes inside. He ducks out into the shadows just as Bernardo and Anita enter, followed by Endio, Pepe, and the girls. So they are going to be, let's see, because that scene, I feel like I'm just talking so much. Yeah, so Tony, you're actually gonna exit off of this way. And then Bernardo and the gang are going to be coming from this way. So you're ducking out right before they get in. Whew, that was a lot. Sorry. Did I confuse you? Did you catch that? Questions?
No, I'm good.
Good. All right. All right, so let's start at the bottom of 30. Well, actually going on to 31. Tony has run around and come up back to that balcony. And he starts with Maria. And whenever you're ready.
Maria!
Shh!
Maria!
Quiet!
Come down!
No!
Maria!
Please, if Bernardo comes...
He's at the dance. Come down!
He will soon bring Anita home.
Just for a minute?
A minute is not enough.
For an hour, then?
I cannot.
Forever?
Shh!
Then I'm coming up.
Sí, momentito, mamá.
Maria!
Quirito. Shh. It is dangerous.
I'm not one of them.
You are. But to me, you are not. Just as I am one of them.
To me, you were all the...
Maruka!
Ya vengo, papá.
Maruka?
He's a pet name for me.
I like him. He will like me.
No. He's like Bernardo. Afraid. Imagine being afraid of you.
You see?
I see you.
See only me.
All right. All right, so when that song starts, and then you end up at the end down there at Lot Center, and we hear a voice, Maruka!
Wait here for me.
Tonight, it all began.
I cannot stay. Go quickly.
I'm not afraid.
Here, stick with me, please.
Good night.
Buenas noches.
I love you.
Yes, hurry. Wait. When will I see you again?
Tomorrow?
No. Sorry, I forgot the no.
No, it's totally fine.
I work at the bridal shop. Come there.
At sundown.
Yes, good night.
Good night.
Tony. Shh. Come to the back door.
See.
Tony! What does Tony stand for?
Anton.
Teodoro. Anton.
I thought it was the song. I'm sorry. Teodoro. I don't know how to say that. Maria. I'll figure it out.
What? No, I think you. What did you say?
I'm gonna try it by myself. I'm too embarrassed. I'm not.
Oh, come on, just say it.
I can't roll my R's, so I do like a D sound.
You don't have to roll your R's.
Teodoro. That's what.
Teodoro.
Well,
if you can't roll your R, then just think of it as like if you want to like make it sound like you're trying, then just think of it like a tap. Like, because rolling your R's is basically just tapping over and over again, like, grrr. Sorry, I'm not a cat, but you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like, if you're saying like Maria, then just tap it like Maria, or Maria.
well, yeah, and Bella, how are you gonna say it?
Teodoro.
I just say
Maria.
Teodoro.
Huh?
Teodoro.
Okay. Yeah. So just try to mimic as best as you can what she's saying, but
Okay.
Tony's not gonna be able to really roll his R's.
Yeah.
Right? So it's not. Yeah, you're not gonna be like Teodoro, Maria. I mean, you know, you're not from Texas, but just like
That's
us.
Western.
It's like, well, Teodoro.
Teodoro.
Yeah.
Maria. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good enough. Don't be embarrassed about it. Good night, sleep well, and when you dream, or however it goes. All right, she goes in. He runs back around, and we're done. All right, so how did that feel?
It felt good.
Okay.
As good as it can feel right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it's hard to have chemistry over Zoom.
It'll be
each other.
But I can actually sense a lot of it. You guys are doing a great job with your the acting so far is really good. So well done.
Thank you.
Don't really have any notes other than what I want this to feel like is Tony's really being the one. Well, Maria's cautious, right? Because she understands Bernardo and she understands her parents. Tony's more throwing caution to the wind. Like, I don't care. I'm in love with you. Nothing else matters but that, right? And so this back and forth that you guys have about, you know, this, what's really going on is that, you know, Maria's just being more cautious, and Tony's just, he doesn't care. Like I said, he's the one throwing caution to the wind. So let that really kind of guide your delivery in these lines, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, really good. Christine, did you want to add anything?
No, you guys were great, as always.
Okay.
Very proud of you both.
All right, good, fantastic. Yeah, I think that's it. Bryant, well, we're not gonna make you sing that. Oh, I'm not gonna put you on the spot.
Yeah, we have that video to look at.
Yeah, but I am looking forward to hearing you guys sing both of these songs, because
Yes,
from what I've heard,
Bella,
it's really good.
if you could, we're trying to make, we're in the process of making a promotional video. So we would really like, we're gonna take a little snippet of Brian's video singing Maria. So then if you could, we want her to sing tonight, right?
That's up to you.
Tonight or I Feel Pretty. Because we already have his song Maria, which is slow. So maybe she should sing a snippet of I Feel Pretty.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
Yeah.
is to help promote like ticket sales and stuff like that. And we want to introduce the patrons to all of you guys. So
No, I was gonna say I could like send you from my production, but I was like, no, that probably wouldn't be okay. Because we have promotional footage from that anyway.
mm-hmm.
No, we don't want to steal theirs.
Yeah.
True.
But yeah, just to give you that, it's just going to be like 3-second snips from a few different songs. So
Mhm.
yeah. All right. Great job. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Other than that, I think we're good for tonight. And yeah, I'll see you guys the next time we meet, whenever that may be. All right.
Have a good night, guys. Mwah.
Good night.